Hi everyone, my name is Vishal and welcome to another video on Binge Wonder. Now today's video is all about Nepal. Now something about Nepal. Nepal is a neighboring country of India. It is so close that it could have almost been a state in India but then became a different country. Due to the same reason, both these countries are pretty much alike. And that was, I think, primarily why I never wanted to travel Nepal as a separate country. But now looking back, I'm glad I did because it turned out to be one of my favorite backpacking trips ever. Now Nepal is a Himalayan country. People from all over the world come to Nepal as it is a gateway to Mount Everest. Not just the Himalayas, it is also the starting point for many other Himalayan treks. In 2015, Nepal suffered its worst earthquake in history ever, killing thousands and thousands of people. Today is 2017 and Nepal is still building itself up from the ashes of the last calamity. The culture of Nepal is very similar to Tibetan culture, which is not surprising because China and Nepal are also neighboring countries. Nepal is not a very advanced or modern country. It may be striving to be one, but for the time being, the signs of westernization, like swanky buildings and shopping malls, are there but far and few. They have their own food, which is very similar to Tibetan food and other Southeast Asian cuisines. They have their own language, they have their own culture, and they have their own way of being happy. Now Nepalis in general are a hard-working lot. They are kind, they are well-mannered, and they are honest. I don't remember any example of being taken for a ride by the local cab fellow or being ripped off by the shop fellow. Of course, there are touristy places which have touristy prices, but they don't trouble you like many other touristy places do. Currency wise, it's a cheap destination to visit. The exchange rate is stable, and politically, as of now, it is a stable country. My Nepal trip was around 9 to 10 days. And I visited two places, Kathmandu and Pokhara. Thamel is the touristy center of Kathmandu. Here is where most of the hostels are and is where you would generally stay and move around. Thamel is everything that a backpacker destination is expected to have. Cheap food, cheap hostels, a good nightlife, and good connectivity to other destinations. Nepal in general has a good public transport system, which is very cheap. It is nearly free. One can travel from one place to the other in the local bus, a big bus or a small bus called microbus. Thamel is full of Darbar squares. Darbar squares were the places where the king would come and address the general public. So there would be a big square which is an open space with a temple or a place for the king to hold his meeting. Because of the earthquake, most of these places have been destroyed, but they are building it up slow and steady. I was happy to see the fact that their culture and customs were deeply intact in their everyday lives. From what I observed, Nepalis love song and dance. Especially they are fan of live music. Most of the popular bars and lounges, you will find live music sets. I saw very less of electronic music and DJs playing over there. The live musicians sing a variety of songs, from local Nepali numbers to Bollywood and popular English songs as well. Kathmandu is also the shopping district for all tourists. Being from India, I did not find anything specific or unique to this place worth buying. So much for my time in Kathmandu. Now it's time to move to Pokhara. Pokhara is a sleepy little town situated on the banks of a big lake called the Feva Lake. It is cleaner and less populated than Kathmandu. Pokhara is the adventure capital of Nepal. Pokhara offers a variety of adventure activities like paragliding, ultra-light flights, bungee jumping, and so on. I tried paragliding and I must tell you that it was one of the best experiences ever. Totally worth its time and money, and the views are unmatched. It is also the starting point of a lot of trekking circuits popular in the Himalayas. Pokhara also has a decent nightlife to offer, though the town sleeps early, but still one can go out for a few drinks. From Pokhara, the smallest and the easiest trek that one can go to is the Australian camp trek. Technically speaking, it's not even a trek, it's just a little hike of an hour or so. I'm at this place called the Australian camp. It is, let's say, somewhere around 200-250 kilometers from Kathmandu. But the reason I'm shooting this video is that I'm out of words to describe how beautiful the place is. So, since I cannot put it in my blog and I can't write it, I cannot click enough pictures, I thought I'll make a video and speak about it and show it to you guys that how unbelievable a place can be. And so here it is. Food and accommodation in Australian camp can be pricey. It is situated high in the mountains and hence everything is more expensive. Also, there are only a bunch of staying places and restaurants and they all have a monopoly over the prices. I had a quarrel with one of them who was charging exorbitantly, but I later realized that it is the same everywhere. On a lucky day, the sunsets and sunrise on the plateau of Australian camp are unmatched. All in all, I had a great time traveling in Nepal. One must definitely visit this place at least once. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know how can I make it better. Have fun.